Welcome back to Random Auto Stuff, where I make random videos about automobile related content. Today we're going to replace the low beam headlights on my 2007 Subaru Outback. They both happen to burn out more or less simultaneously. Went to start the car one day, turned on the headlights, nothing. High beams are fine, low beams are burned out. So we're going to tackle that today. Let's get started. Okay, hood is up. We're going to tackle these one by one. I think I'll start with the driver's side. And what we're going to have to do first is unhook the windshield washer reservoir and move that back just to gain access. All right, let's get started. Just basically remove the clip. This may or may not be stock. A lot has happened on this car, so we'll just remove that clip, and then the washer fluid just kind of bends out of the way. Okay, first we're going to remove the cover. This gray plastic just rotates slightly to the left, counterclockwise, and that pulls right off. Set that aside. The headlight is held in by a metal, get a pointer, little metal spring clip here. And all we have to do is I pushed in, then I pushed down, and it flips right out. And there's the bulb. And this just pulls straight out, so hold the black connector. And there's the old bulb. And it's definitely broken. For the replacement bulbs, I chose to go with a Sylvania Extra Vision. I've had these in the car before and they work pretty well. I was happy with them. The last set lasted about 3.5 years, so I just went ahead and got the same thing. The H7 is the spec for the low beams on this Outback. You'll notice I'm wearing a pair of vinyl gloves. You don't want to touch the bulb, the glass, with your fingers, because your oil from your fingers is going to get on the bulb and that could shorten the life. So make sure you're wearing gloves when you do the installation. Okay, here's the bulb, just 2 prongs and the connector. This can go on either way, so just pick one. Okay, I need to point out the direction that this thing has to go. The base of the bulb has this tang here and a flat surrounding it. And if we look at where that's going to install, get my pointer, there's the flat right across here, and that tang is going to go right there. And then the clip there that you see hanging, that is going to grab onto the base of the bulb. So let's see if we can get a good shot of this. Okay, got my hand on the bulb. Gotta watch out for the clip. And I'm angling the base of the bulb to align with the housing here. And that is now aligned. And this clip, we're going to hook this end of the clip over the edge of the bulb. We have to pull that behind it. Okay. Just push it down underneath and it hooked in. Okay, time to put the cap back on. You'll see the top is marked with top, and there's an arrow here. So when we go to install it, the arrow should be pointing straight up. That'll help us to find where these tabs are. Also notice there's a rubber O-ring. It's important that that's there and in good shape. That'll keep out the moisture and prolong the life of the bulb, prevent corrosion. So, put that in. Get that small arrow pointing up. and rotate it, and that's it. Last thing to do on the driver's side is to put the windshield washer bottle back on. Just lay that over there. Done. Okay, to get the passenger side, we have to remove this air intake. And just take a Phillips head screwdriver. Sometimes these are missing or have been replaced over the years, but they just pull right out after about a quarter turn. They pull out or they break. And then the intake just pulls right out. We'll put that to the side. Here's the gray cover. Again, loosen it maybe 1/8 of a turn counterclockwise, and the cover comes right out. And the next thing is to remove that metal spring that holds the bulb in. Okay, this is a better view of that metal clip. You can see the end of the clip, and it comes down, and all it does is the end of the clip hooks in to the headlight surrounding. So that's all it is. That's locked in, push toward the front of the car, push down, move it away, and that's it. The bulb is now free. So here's the passenger side bulb. Wow, that thing is just utterly destroyed. In fact, part of the element, the filament, is right there. Okay, well that was definitely burned out. Let's get to installing the new one. Okay, time to put the new bulb in. We'll just plug it in as we plugged in the old one. And again, insert this into the housing so that tab lines up, and you'll know it when it's flush. And then, maybe a little difficult to see, my hand's in the way. And now we're just going to push the clip down, forward, and then back up. Now we'll put the top back on. Again, the word top. We've got the small triangle there pointing to the top during installation. And that's it. Now it's time to put the air intake back on. Simply slips in to the air box, push down, line up your 2 holes, and then your pins should just push straight in. And that's it. And now the moment of truth. Does it work? Well, we'll find out together. Here it goes. And the verdict is success. Let's take a look. That one's working and working. And that's it. Just a quick how-to on replacing your headlight bulbs on your 2007 Subaru Outback. Most likely applies to other Subarus and Outbacks of a similar vintage, certainly from 2005 through 2009 Outbacks. Thanks for watching.